You're watching WGBS News Metropolis.
All right, sir, go ahead.
This is for both. I know you get involved, I guess, in a project like Smallville, and you get behind the scenes, and you see how, the magic is revealed, so to speak. Was there ever a scene that you performed that, inspired you, or, you realized at the moment that, like, yes, this is, Supergirl, this is my character, were you just, like, really in the moment, or later when you saw yourself in an episode where it was like, yeah, I could kind of see, like, why so many people like this show, and, that was a magical, inspiring moment.
I have these moments where I watch myself and I go, why do they hire this guy? I don't really enjoy watching myself that much. You have to, because it's part of your job, but I don't really like it. I don't really buy into that guy. I wouldn't get his autograph. Anyway. No, but you learn a lot by watching it. To be fair, yeah, I think I know why people liked Davis, and it was that struggle that he was trying to do the right thing. I think that was it.
In terms of Supergirl, that's an iconic character, and when I got the role, I knew there was a lot of weight going to be on my shoulders, and they expressed that. I had a few meetings with them about how she was supposed to speak, walk, everything. They were very specific. And I knew I had big shoes to fill, or a big cape to fill, or a big, whatever, skirt to fill. A short skirt. You know what, I think the scene that really brought it around for me was the scene I did with Tom in the barn. It's a scene when I don't know what episode it was. I was telling him how my family was gone, I'm completely alone. It was a very nice, warm scene with Tom. And I call him Kal-El, and he finally says, Clark, and then I say, Clark. He says, he'll be my family. That was such a touching scene for me, and I felt like I was really a part of the show at that point. Because before she was very flighty, and this really brought her down to earth. She was part of the family. And then obviously, doing the photo shoots for Supergirl and the Supergirl stances and seeing the dolls and all of that really made me feel great about being a part of this iconic character. Okay,
I have a question for both of you. It's kind of veering away from Smallville. I'm just curious what you guys thought about your roles, and for Laura, for me, and what your general feelings are towards it. And for Sam, what you thought of your time on Battlestar Galactica, and anything you might have to say about that.
Battlestar was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. What can I say about it? I learned some really bad habits on Battlestar because there's a lot of ad-libbing on that show. In fact, the executive producer said to me, okay, here's the rule. Get one as written and then say whatever you want. So just about any time you see Crashdown, he's saying whatever he wants. But it was really great. Those actors are incredible, and I keep up with them. I just saw Eddie a few months ago and had a chance to get dinner with him a few times. Really great people, really fun people, and the work was just outstanding. And because we had such creative control of our characters given to us, I always try to bring a little bit of that to each role that I do, to the dismay of the producers or the director, because like even on Small, they had to get used to the idea that I was going to change things every now and then, but I just can't help it. Battlestar kind of taught me to really take responsibility for those things, and until such time as someone fires me for that, I'm going to keep doing it. I mean, it doesn't, you can't do it as much as say Battlestar, where you're kind of going off and doing your thing, but it is fun to feel like, no, this is my role, and I know I think I have something to contribute here, and so I'm going to give it a shot. And provided they don't tell me to completely not do it, I'm going to do it. So I have Battlestar to thank for that. And I just saw Ron Moore at Skywalker Ranch. Read into that whatever you will concerning Ron Moore. Ron Moore is the showrunner of Battlestar Galactica and the lead writer.
And you asked about me. I love being on the show. We just finished our first season. It's completely aired. I played Lisa, who's the daughter of the Queen, Anna. It's based on the 1983 or 1984 miniseries. I don't know quite which year. I'm sure you guys might know, but
Mark Singer.
Mark Singer. And you know, it's such a great miniseries that they knew they wanted to bring it back. But it's a reincarnation, a reimagining of the show. Completely different characters, but very similar to the originals at the same time. My character, Lisa, was actually similar to Smallville. I don't know if you guys know, I was just a guest star. I was only supposed to do 3 episodes. And it turned into the season, and the same thing happened with V. And Lisa ended up being a really great character towards the end of the season. You discover she's the Queen's mom, that she might rebel against her own people. I really enjoy playing it, and to be on ABC is great. But you know, Smallville was a great learning pad for me, and hopefully I'll get to return. But V is great too, so we're starting a 2nd season in August, so be sure to check that out, because I think Lisa's going to be in that a lot more.
Excellent. I live down in LA, and I watch you guys a lot. I know you live in LA, you've got a band, right? You guys play out in LA, do you?
Not for a while. Work has been too busy to really play out a lot.
Yeah. So much.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. My band is a bunch of people who all have industry jobs as well. For example, one of the guys in it is a guy named Brian Taylor, who wrote and directed Crank. Another guy is a guy named Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so when we have time, we play. And it's my stuff. I wrote all the stuff. But the thing is we haven't had time. We really haven't had time. I've been trying to finish a 2nd album, but I've been in and out of town and just shooting kind of constantly for the past 2 years, so I haven't been able to get it finished.
What kind of music is it?
Thanks. What, did someone say awesome? It's awesome? I play awesome music. What?
I like awesome music.
Whatever. No, it's all over the place. There's some heavy stuff, there's some light stuff, there's some Peter Gabriel stuff, there's some System of a Down sounding stuff. So it's really all over the place, and it's not exactly for everyone. Don't let your kids read the lyrics, and that's that.
Can we find you guys online anywhere so we can kind of keep up on your never-ending adventures?
Sure. You can go to samwhitwer.com, or you can go to that's actually going to be changing a little bit. You can go to cdbaby.com, and that's where they sell it. www.cdbaby.com/crashtones, and that's it.
Oh, I mean, like your personal website for stuff coming up and appearances and all that.
Yeah, I'm working on a new website right now because I've kind of let it alone for a while.
How about you? You got a web presence?
Okay, I might be the only person in the world, but I don't have Facebook or MySpace or Twitter.
Yeah, me either.
One person! I don't have any, but there are impersonators. So if I've been talking to you and I've been rude, I'm sorry.
Whoa, that wasn't you?
Actually, you know what's scary? A friend of mine texted me and said, I heard you don't have Facebook. I've been talking to you for a year. My friends. They obviously don't know me well. Or you just gotta be careful. But I do have a website, lauravanvoort.org. Not very hard to remember. But other than that, just be careful because there are a lot of impersonators. Great fan spaces, but
So we have not been dating for a year.
Actually, this is the moment I was going to break up with you.
And you were there, everybody.
It's all right. It's okay. I mean, if you got to get broken up with someone, Supergirl ain't a bad pick, right?
What was that movie? My Super Ex-Girlfriend?
That's the one.
Better to have loved and lost Supergirl than never to have loved at all.
You're watching WGBS News, Metropolis.